Okay, welcome to Trikaya Puja. So we'll begin the puja, so please bring forth the cultivation of the motivation. Think in order to dispel all the suffering of samsara and to establish all sentient beings to the state of the primordial, unsurpassed Buddhahood, the state of the original Buddha, Kuntu Sangpo, that I will engage in the Trikaya practice and the shower of blessings Tsok. So think in such way, and then and include all sentient beings, and particularly those that have recently passed away and been affected by the fires all around the world, and particularly in Oregon and in California and Arizona and other places. So think of them and include them all in our prayers. As I always mention, that the new moon is the end of the month, just like death is the end of one phase of a lifetime. So if you can remember of the primordial Buddha, then it extends our life. Just like the night time is the end of a day, so new moon is the end of the month. And if you remember the Buddha, then it prolongs, it strengthens the longevity, the life force. So think in this way, but of course not to be just selfish about ourselves, just wanting to live long, but we want to live long in order to bring the perfection of our practice and the perfection of the activities toward all sentient beings. So think in that way, and then we'll begin. I hope you all have the prayer book. So we will begin with the Dujom Tersarangandro, first with the Lama Vajra Sattva prayers and the offerings to the three jewels, then to Buddha Shakyamuni, and then the Lama calling from afar, and then the Tersarangandro, and then after the Ngandro, then the 7-line prayers, and then we'll begin with the visualization of Amitabha, and in the form of Amitayas. Amitabha and Amitayas are inseparable, but here particularly we are using Chabja Dujun Rinpoche's revelation and his sadhana, where all three kayas, Buddha Amitayas as the primordial Buddha or the Dharmakaya Buddha, with Chenrezig and Vajrapani on the left and right, and then in front Guru Rinpoche, like that. That's the visualization we'll have. So anyway, so more and more you do this Trikaya practice, you will come to understand. Anyway, think of all motherly sentient beings, bring your intention in that way. So may we become, the resultant bodhisattva to bring the immediate benefit to all sentient beings. On this one session of our practice, may this be accomplished.
Khenpo
Selani sumi be tongre rikon jemba indika idenge lama yeshe doche mashi Ramban dimi shalom jamne be chamage jamne sel chamage Londe ucho shiso chube miyam de ba ta chi nyam ni de ma chen kong shar che ku yo lan te so che we chen la de jo ning lai shu de a ho no tsa ra che lu me ten ge gom bo la ma ken de jo ro din ni shin tu ne ba Kitsen tak chue che che kede leke judre luwan Kamsun korwa dunga chanse ngan tenne damo chela juwash Lume tenge gombo lama ken del jordini shindu nyepak Kitsen tak chue che che kede leke judre Kamsun korwa dunga janse ngan tenne dalo chala juwan Lume tenge gombo lama ken del jordini shintu nipa Chue che che gede leke chudre luwan Kamsun korwa dunga janse ngan Tene dalo chala jurwara sho Chanchu ningbo matombar lama kenjo sumla chanseche Dizon chanchu ningbo matombar lama kenjo sumla chanseche Dizon chanchu ningbo matombar lama kenjo sumla chanseche Sunde korwa matombar majur simchen kunge pende drup Tane sunde korwa matombar majur simchen kunge pende Tane sunde korwa matombar majur simchen kunge pende Kunge le dan long che pe soni zo che kensho sunam Tsera kunge le dan long che pe soni zo che kensho sunam Tsera kunge le dan long che pe soni zo che kensho sunam Sember me pe kulen de tse chen ba de chan jo Om ba jwa sa to suma Sudo pe me ba subo pe me ba Sarva siddhi me praya tsa sarva karma sucha me citam shriyam kuru Benzer bhava mahasamaya santo Umbajara santo samaya manupalaya Benzer sattva tenopa tirsa tirtameva sudokayameva sudokayameva Sarva siddhi me prayatsa sarva karma sucha me citam shriyam kuruha Bhavan sarva tata gata benzer mami muzam benzer bhava mahasamaya santo Benza samaya manopalaya benza sa Krishna dirda me ba subhaka me chichirta pucha Siddhi me prayata saratama sucha me chitam shirin kuruha Om sarvatata gata benza mame munza benza vama samaya sato Benza sadom, benza sadom, benza sadom, benza sadom. Vishodana dandre roche jo. Sangye Male de Beko, Zoe Lama Chola Sevande, Tiche Bando Sundu Tuje Son, de Son Junche Me Parachenge, de Son Sangye Male de Beko, Zoe Lama Chola Sevande, Tiche Bando Sundu Tuje Son, de Son Junche Me Parachenge. De son sangye male de beko tsawe lama chola sewa de tiche bado sundo tuje son de son junche me parachenge lo text mo tayo tato ano ba zumba Pajarai Guru Tema Sindhi Pema Sindhi Wanje Yonzo To Bajra Guru Kaya Wakashita Sindhi Lama Vishuranti Mirmi Ngai Rikton Denge Lame Rangshaka Sawande Sablam Poa Jombar Chingelo Gumbo Ba Mela Sawande Sablam Poa Jombar Chingelo Gumbo Ba Mela Sawande Sablam Poa Jombar Chingelo Lonche Getsarache Major Rola Pangba Me Patang Jordan Lapche Gegme Turbarisha Daniel Don Lonche Getsarache Major Rola Pangba Me Patang Jordan Lapche Gegme Turbarisha Daniel Don Lonche Getsarache Major Rola Pangba Me Patang Jordan Lapche Gegme Turbarisha Khenpo Sonam Ring Lo Che Zamle Sason Chaparape Roju Chonson Nawandang Mira de Son Gele Yatsen choge gundro nye pema june shesoja Kondo kandro mambe goy kege jesu dadroy Chinge lopche shekso se guru pema sinde Oge yege namjang samay pema kesay dambo Yatsen choge gundro nye pema june shesoja Kondo kandro mambe goy kege jesu dadroy Jinge lopche shekso se guru pema sinde Oge
Jang Tsai Pema Kesan Tongpo Yatsen Chodye Mandro Nye Pema June Sheso Kondo Kandro Mambe Goi Kege Jeso Tatoi Jenge Lapche Sheso Se Goro Pema Sinde.
Okay. On page 20 on my Trikaya prayer book, it's page 20. It begins with the refuge and bodhicitta. Which of the book? Page 20 now. Namke nesu namka gangwa ye lama ye dam kandre tsonam dam sangye che dam pambe geden lai dadan drogun gebe chamson che sangye che dam tsoge chonam lai jancho bardo dani chamson che dagi jinsoy gebe senam ge Drolai Benjer Sange Drum Barasho. In the sky filled to the reaches of space are the assembly of lamas, idams and takinis, Buddhas, dharma and sangha of noble beings. I and all beings respectfully take refuge. In the Buddha, dharma and the supreme sanghas, I go for refuge until Buddhahood. Through the merit of my generosity and other perfections, may I accomplish Buddhahood for the benefit of sentient beings. In the sky filled to the reaches of space are the assembly of lamas, idams and takinis, Buddhas, dharmas and sanghas of noble beings. I and all beings respectfully take refuge in them. In the Buddha, dharma and the supreme sanghas, I go for refuge until Buddhahood. Through the merit of my generosity and other perfections, may I accomplish Buddhahood for the benefit of sentient beings. Dan taye semje nam yene sangye yemba la yembara shebe dani do chanchu chondo semke do semjen tamjen dewa dan dewe judan tembara juruje dunga dan dunga ge judan drewara juruje dunga mebe dewa dan mi drewara juruje Nere chadan dan jalwe tanyum tseme pala ne para juruji. I and all boundless sentient beings are Buddhas from the primordial beginning. In order to realize this nature, I cultivate the supreme mind of awakening. May all sentient beings have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they never part from happiness that is free from suffering. May they abide in boundless equanimity, free from desire and hatred to near and far. May all sentient beings have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they never part from happiness which is free from suffering. May they abide in boundless equanimity, free from desire and hatred to near and far. Those in as many worlds as there are in the 10 directions, the lions of human, the Tathagatas of the 3 times, to all of them without exception, I offer prostrations with my body, speech and mind with faith. Through the power of my prayer for the excellent noble conduct, in the actual presence of all conquerors appearing in my mind, with my body with utmost respect, manifested as many particles as there are in the atoms, in the realms. I prostrate perfectly to all the conquerors. Up in each atom as many Buddhas as there are atoms in the world, sitting amidst their heirs the Bodhisattvas. In this way the entire Dharma expands without exception. I reverentially envision as being filled with conquerors. All inexhaustible oceans of praises to them, with oceans of sounds and melodies, thoroughly expressing the noble qualities of the conquerors. I render praise to all Sugatas. With excellent flowers and excellent garlands, music, ointments, the supreme parasol, supreme butter lamps and excellent incenses, I make offerings to the conquerors. With finest garments, superior fragrance, and powdered medicines equal to Mount Sumeru, and with all exalted and supreme arrangements, I make offerings to the conquerors. Also the offering those are unequaled and vast. Through my reverentially envisioning, I offer to all the conquerors. Through my strength of faith in the noble conduct, I prostrate and make offerings to all conquerors. Under the power of desire, hatred, and ignorance, with my body, speech, and likewise with my mind, whatever negativities that I have committed, I confess each one of them individually. The merit of all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, the solitary realizers and those on the path of learning and beyond, as well as the merit of each and every being, I rejoice in all of them. All those who are the lamps of the world systems of the 10 directions, who have successively attained the stages of awakening free from attachment. To all those protectors I request to turn the unexcelled will of Dharma. To those wishing to display the attainment of parinirvana, for the purpose of bringing benefit and happiness to sentient beings, for kalpas as many as atoms in the universe, I beseech them with my palms joined together to remain. For having made prostrations, offerings, and confessions, for rejoicing at others' virtues, and for requesting to teach, whatever little merit I have accumulated through these efforts, I dedicate them all for the awakening of all sentient beings. Page 29. Nansi tam jende wai chingi shin, thai rai ndul ne serenge sanje la, rin chen na zo zembe ya le chen, baem den de we lo dan jai ke nin, kun cham pai ben dem bai ba jin ro, ye yen chen re ze dan tu chen to, dun na pa den sang ge pe mai ge, cham to jan sem da chom so ge koro, ger kun dun be dan ni chen nam lai, ning ne cha che jan chu sem cho ge, cha ze le dan long che te me bu, che dan ran che nyam be de ton sha, ger la ye ran che koro koro jin do, nyang en da wai me parai ten shu ne, da ma juro sem chen tham che la, de che bara do kun do tu je ze, de son sai pe ge zai jan shu mo, Tsende duje tong wara juro mai tak Dewai chingi shingdo ge wara sho. Back to the visualization, page 29. All phenomenal existence are the Devachan pure ams, equal to the atoms in the universe. Upon the golden earth is an immeasurable palace, a myriad of jewels, with waterfalls, joyful songs, and birds with melodious sound, everything resounding solely the truth of the noble ones. On the right and left are Avalokeshvara and Vajrapani. In front is the glorious Buddha, lotus-born, and hosts of bodhisattvas and arhats surrounding in the back. To the one who is the quintessence of all conquerors, I go for refuge and cultivate bodhicitta from my heart. I prostrate and offer my body and wealth continuously. I confess all negativities and downfalls, whether by natural or ethical. I rejoice in the virtue and request you to turn the wheel of dharma, and request to remain stably without passing into nirvana. Look upon all motherly sentient beings and me, in this life, in future lives, and in Bardo with great compassion. I dedicate the root of merit accumulated at the 3 times for awakening. As soon as the conditioned factor of this life comes to an end, may we be bound in the Devachan Purem. Om Mama Rani Jivinte Swaha. 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 Om Mama Rani. Om Mama Rani Jivinte Swaha. Omamaran Jendesa. Omamaran Jendesa. Omamaran Jendesa. Omamaran Jendesa. Omamaran Jendesa. Omamaran. Omamaran Jendesa. Omamaran Jendesa. Omamaran Jendesa. Omamaran Omamaran So now we begin with the aspirational prayers to be born in the Devachan pure realm. This is the pure realm of Buddha Amitabha, so begins on page 34. We'll be chanting along with this chant from Bhutan, so it's kind of fast. That's the traditional way of how the aspiration prayers are chanted, so you'll have to follow along. Dage chumbara mege maton yang rangse sewe yilai la merese denai chumde gewa bai me pema rage dochen sejeba ulai tsudra shabla korlo so sensai soni peje gechute Cheche chani nyamja luze zi chege namsu serjin keltron Temai tonden dawe den du jancho shilai kujai tenzende Kuje chenge jane dalai zi yesu jancho senbai chenrez Kundo kalpo chaye pekarazi yendo jancho senbai tuchen Munpo dorje sembe pema yuen yene chabje chaja dalak Rugel humbo je lange lene kame jumbe kor Jansu sembai gelon chewai bon kunjan sebo tendai beje Chege namso serje serlame mege chalai nere kemeche Tage gosun gebe chatsen loe chekon nawa taye rike Chaye veze letro chenreze yantro chenreze wan jewaja Chaye yezer letro dremate yantro dremai jewaja Tuge yezer letro pemai jo yantro uken jewaja jange Chego by melai chatse loi sange chenge ninsen dudu Semjen golai sewe tato se semjen kunge gelai gangdem Ganju tato yeke Anto dimate soson in lai se kunge ye by melai chatse loi Chepan same chepe mato pai kelai de melam tatsi Dewa chender kewe melam do bardor jenne shindere jembarasu Jemba yemba melai chatse loi keke kuse keba jame Nyange meda datangen sum shui kelai tije gebe sentam Liki number mimba mato be se payan loja tuba. Dumin chiwa maluen dombar sun gumbo tsemba melai chanzel. Tonsun jiten rabjan rame pai rinchen ke kan jimba jimba. Uba me ben tsendan de wai chen tenne de be talmo jarjene. Tenne de we senam chewar sun de chere yun bai me lai gu chans. Kanji yun bai me ben tsendene kaji me ben nyingkor ben. Dunban ke bai nai dene jancho lamle cherme do. Kumbo bai me lai chanzen lo sangye bai me be tsendene. Dene jancho nimbo mato barai bume me ke ringne sampore. Tserai kundu tsultren namdai jun deshe bai me lai chanzen lo. Tagir le dan lonche getzar che inge sojo we che bai che che. Yudru trashe zetai rinchen de dene druba tong son jitenge. Lingje ra ne da jawa jai la lui me ye lonche tamjeng. Lo ye lang de bai me la ben da lai penche tu je to ge she. Pame to dran da so dro ge to mai me be de ne da de. So che ma je len dai me cha che le ke me ge som bo to lo sha. Zun dan cha ma se tsu nga cha dai ma ge me ge shi po to lo. Nap sen ne sen lo para ta wa te ye ke me ge som bo to lo sha. Kama lo ben da jun se ba dai ge we ko lai nge se. Ma ye le sa to lo sha sen blon chu tse se dai tse ma pa ku su che de la ka shi las ne we tsa me dik je to lo sha. Kun cho la ka sun rai ten sun so pa she tse su ne ze la so pa. Che bai le nge sa ba to lo sha kam sun sem chen se le dik che. Janju semba namla kurban tai den me de chen sa ba to lo sha. Yewe pen yen dik pen me dai yewe dung tse tse. Te jan me den she tse ye sam ba sam me nga we tu we lengen ba. Par me lengen sa ba to lo sha pam ba jindan la ma chu sum. Pangtung sorja nije de tsenga so tara tsulchim chalwa tolo sha. Nabo cheje tungwa nga nga ge jangsen la pa nyamba tolo. Tsatung chubshe hen la bombo ge sanga damse nyamba tolo sha. Tomba ma ju mi ge leje pa ma ge tse dan changtung la su. Sanjin kana mato dikpa de to ma she tolo sha. Chabdon wangro la so tom na yan de ye domba dam se sum. Tomba tolo sha je pa me na shampe me da pe. Nga je dikpa kondo duk son tarai ngo sa jik tra je pa chenpe sha. Chinche dom se me nai me dai pe, chinche som la bab chan mi ge le. Tani mi ge sem la dam cha sun, de she yun bai me bai se che. Ta ju yon su dam para jin je lo. Te la chan dom. Kula irang o la me jang chu chong du sem gen. Roden jang tsen zen la irang o mi ge chu po pang pai ge wa chu. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 chulai che ge wa den na kula irang. Chocho jeten rabjam tamche nai Zongsan gene rinpo malemba Deda namlai cheke koloni Jachen nudu korwara dagi Unshe tuke deden kembarase Sange jansen tenzin geweshe Nyangen dawara shekun deda lai Nyangen meda jobarasewa Descendage de sum gewanam drowa simchen kunge dendo kunjan lame jancho nyutob ne kamson korwa donne tuljo deye gewan dala nyurmene cedre dumen chewa jobgeshi neme lanso gebe lutob den peljor zeme yarge gangata Dudre tsewa me chen dam che che sambe dengue che den ye jendu tendan rola penden cha chendu mille dendan den badru para sho dan dan lai te tok dene tsebe jurmata tube sange ba me gelon geden korge Dundun on san jumbar shoy desni diga no aike shue dunge me par shoy jancho sembai chek Toke nam garajen dewa chendu drowa ye lamden lamna jembar shoy ngin son dunge zel Diket meta joy de la transem ke vara sho Tomai mine date bar korwa de na yunre Della chowa kewa shoy mine mero ke chocha ke gana she drame no dingen nyuma barche Medan haye deke de do da drebe zejendo de ba putsam me bar shoy ne de zenora tendron Meta juma melam je chajen putsam me bar sho Shat yurin kankem no melam yoge kankem Dembara madro she barasho tarme korwe chanso ne chen ne tarba shin dewa chenge shingam chute me badre basho chajen chewa kunchen jagen ne tarwa shin nuke choken Kichi yulla drejene dewa chendo chimbar sho ndiro sangye yunba me ngonson shobe shel tonne driba tamche da bar sho kine shiye chokjuru pai me to pe me ningpa zute kewa lembar sho kichi nila luzone tsembe dembe luton sho mike dobe tesom Lodrang aje barda tu nandere deke longchende Sangye suni tena yang me to kani me shewa Sangye sheljel chiwe ken de dra dala mi jonsho Kema tantu me to che upa me ke sheldon sho Senam topdan zutr ge la pel tilne che pete Sami chabar che jene sangye koche che barasho Dece dejen sheba de chaye chane golaj Janju lungden tobar sho zabdan jache cheten Ranju minchen drora sho chenre zedan tu chento Kese tu namni ki jinje lapshin jezon sho Ninre shindo chocho ye sangye jansen bame Jindara tanchara jembe se Leda kunla nyingoro shin Cheke duze tombar sho Zutra tomba me ba ye Ngenge shingdan pelden Le razo dan topo ke Ngadro de da nam sudro Mike rinjung denye dro Namna la so sangel Wangdan jilla domba sho Cheba dume che jene Como dewa chini dur katse me bar le bash Pota la dan chang lo chen ngaya ling dan u gen yu Truku shin kam che wa chara chen re zidan drama Chadoro pe chung che wa jai shil jin che pa chan su che Wang dan dam nga sam mo shu nyu du rang ne de chen Toba me ba chen bara shu shu ge dan du Aye mege salvara ton sunjo jenje labje Chudu jingdere chumbar shoy kazan deye kalwe yun Dewa Shenge Shangche Te Kaba Dame Chiwan Tato Shinde Zembara Sho Chamba Nizon Mepe Kyazan Deye Sange Nam Jikten Dena Nam Jik Sange Chechen Dam Chene Larian De Chen Shinkam Su Toma Memba Dro Wara Sho Sange Jawa Tantri Jaton Chai Ge Cho Tsaje Shing Yenden Gyoba Tamche Chikdom Pai Shinkam Kun Le Keba Lana Dewa Shinge Shindere Kyawara Sho Rinchen Saje Kenam Laktel Yanjin Janche Seje Yuzer Bara Nena Nishin Tegna Pa Dejan Yambe Shindere Kyawara Sho Rinchen Duma Ledro Pansan Loma Darza Debu Rinchen Gen Deten Trupen Janson Sabdan Janche Cheke Dranan Ngosa Chenpo Shindere Kyawara Sho Pichu Chulon Yan Lai Gede Mayin Dejen Dutse Truke Zembo Rinchen Nadu Temke Pagu Koro Meto Pema Drejim Dreburode Pema Uzer Panto Mepa Tru Uzer Zerla Trupe Sangejen Yatsen Chenpo Shindere Kyawara Mikom Gedan Yen Son Drame Dra Nyen Mon Dunga Doson Nedan Den Dradan Urpon Tatserlas Dunga Tamche Shindere Tema Nyon Dewa Chenpo Shindere Kyawara Mume Meche Ngalne Kyawa Me Kunjam Me Peme Bobne Tron Tamche Kule Keme Sege Do Ula Tsotro La So Tsembege Munshe Ngadan Chenga Kunla Ngae Kuntem Pame Shindere Kyawara Rinchen Natso Jeye Khan Chide Longche Yilla Jembe Chon Tsedru Minge Gede Lunge Droi Ngake Meche Dato Zimba Kande Chechen Labe Telne Chon Tamche Lame Techen Chelache Dege Gonjong Shingdere Kyawara Sho Jijim Lunge Meto Chachen Shingdan Pemo Chulon Tamchele Yido We Sudra Jirore Longche Chebe Jembon Tato Chon Bume Me Chan Chube Lames Chebe Lamo Dume Tato Chen Do Paradese Rinchen Shayek Nyawar Dese Rinchen Tresante Daza Dume Melten Yedan Jadan Jinshin Chulon Rolmo So Te Paradena Nyembe Chedran Mide Tsena Nawara Drame Dra Dutse Zimbo Chulon Denam Drodrangande de la de Tarajon Yishin Drube Shindere Kyawara Sho Shindere Zobe Sange Weba Me Kyaba Drame Nyange Meda Dese de Ye Shabdrin Jebara Sho Namshe Yoba Me de Shiwara She Kyawa Gange Lunge Chemani Nike Bado Tembani Chenre Zedan Midre Shin De Ye Yunla Damche Zembara Sho Sela Damche Nube Torang Lai Chenre Zede Ngombara Sange Sange Uze Kunle Papa Ye Petse Gyabo Shejara Jurbetse Shelda Chechen Damche Nyambara Sho Kuse Gyaba Jewan Tante Bumdra Gucho Tsadro Shubetse Tato Shabden Nyankoro Jepada Mije Zunge Damche Zembara Sho Nyangen Dene Deye Tembani Kyalpa Dunchuro Drodan Chewata Bumtra Sumne Detse Chezenche Tuchen Todan Tato Medre Sho Dene Tuchen Tode Sange Dejen Sheba Rapto Tembani Yente Norbo Tsebe Gyaborjo Kutse Temba Chenre Zedanyam Sange Deye Tato Shabdrin Chebe Chechen Damche Kunzen Sho Dene Dage Tsede Chemata Shinkam Deyam Dabe Shingshendo Lame Zobe Sange Tobar Zo Sange Ne Tseba Meba Tara Tsende Tsamge Droken Minshingdro Truba Drame Drowa Dremba Soy Beme Lundro Droden Pame Dejen Sheba Tsedan Senam Dai Yente Yeshe Ziche Tseme Cheko Nawa Taye Pame Tsedan Yeshe Pame Chom Kanshi Keke Tsene Suzen Pai Ngenge Leke Name Matopa Michu duse nijin simbo soy juba kunle choba tobe Dani keke tenzin chaze we Chedan dunga kunle chaze Chashi punzon sombara jinje lo Sange kusun nebe Chene mejoro dembe janla Gede meche debe janla ke Jeda melam tabjen ro bara sho Kunjo sumla chaze lo Teya da benzadre Hawa boda neye so Chantan menjo shiri namo so shi Namo tam shiri so ha. Okay, so that ends the Dharmakaya puja, the Dharmakaya practice. I mean, the aspiration prayer to be born in the Sukhabati or the blissful pure M. Now the next one is Chenrezi. Since we did Chenrezi already, now we'll move to do this Nirmanakaya Guru Rinpoche. It's on page 117. Okay. Page 117. Emaho, the sphere of reality is all-pervasive and extends greatly. Infinite appearance of primordial wisdom extends everywhere. The clouds of Vajra music of non-duality are displayed. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Southwest of here in the fan continent of the Rakshas, surrounded by many terrifying cities, and in the center is the majestic Ruby Mountain, high and splendid. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. On top of the peak that is spacious, vast, and flat, is the marvelous, glorious, great mansions that is spectacular, which consists of manifold precious jewels from nature. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. It has 4 corners and 8 facets, with an utterly beautiful roof, and gems such as crystal, lapis, ruby, and sapphire radiating brightly. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. It is ornamented with 3 stories, balconies, a skylight, windows, wide doors, 4 gateways, the Dharma wheel, an umbrella, and a deer. The coral doors have lock made of Z and agate. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the middle there is a 3-tiered pagoda-style roof of turquoise, emeralds, rubies, diamonds, and so forth, embellished with an overhang and a balcony. The magical gem on top brightly illuminates everywhere. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Various precious half-netted and flowing ornaments are arranged. Half-moon vajra, silk scarves, and fans are swaying. Bells and small bells are naturally ringing with the sound of Dharma. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Clouds are completely and utterly condensed in space. These gem clouds of the Bodhisattva's aspirations are filled with beautiful divine sons and daughters. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. All of them raising excellent parasols, victorious symbols and banners, with pleasant music playing and songs of praise being sung. Sainted bath water is sprinkled from immaculate crystal vases. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In all the directions there is a tent, the density of rainbow and garlands of light. A soft rain of flowers all swirl into to form an exquisite pavilion. A gentle wind carries the fragrance of incense everywhere. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Upon the platform of desirable qualities, there are an assembly of charming and smiling offering goddesses with infinite expression of song and dance, manifesting inexhaustible clouds of offerings that pervade everywhere. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. The assembly of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, wisdom holders, and Dakinis that reside in all other realms that are envisioned by oneself come together in that realm like the gathering of dust in the rays of sunlight. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. It is entirely surrounded from the outer perimeter by successive fences of 5 colors such as skull, metal, copper, silver, and gold, and 7 lines of courtyards. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. From inside it is successively ornamented by the bathing pond with water birds and wild animals playing relaxingly in flower pastures, and a river of ambrosia flows through medicine grassland. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. The jeweled marshland is filled with golden sand. Precious trees are bent by leaves and fruit. An assembly of emanation birds are singing pleasant Dharma songs. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the last courtyard there are cascading streams of blood. The chunks of great corpses flow as waves. Various fierce birds and wild animals are turbulent as the wind. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Outside in the dark canyon is the assembly of rakshas and gate protectors. Along with terrifying howling laughter, they hold frightening weapons. Unfortunate ones will not have the opportunity to travel past them. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the center of the palace that has all qualities spontaneously present, upon a pollen bed with 1,000 petals and a precious lion throne, are the spheres of the sun and moons of method and wisdom disseminating light. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Over there resides my marvelous guide, the embodiment of all refuges, the enlightened emanation body Padmasambhava, who overpowers with splendor apparent existence. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. He abides by the observances, and his rainbow Vajra body blazes with the glory of the marks and signs. He delightfully smiles with a bright expression, and his loving wide open eyes gaze straight ahead. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. The pure melody of the supreme speech is inexpressible and unceasing. The lion's roar which completes the 60 branches. The sound of his profound and pervasive dharma nectar is distinctive. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. His non-conceptual mind is free from elaborations, and he has the wisdom essence of the inseparability of profundity and clarity. With omniscience, compassion, and power, he protects all beings like his own child. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Around the main one appears an array of his magical display, as the sun and its rays, such as the 5 classes of Tertungsal, the 8 supreme names, and so forth, whatever is in accordance for taming others. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the right front row, the assembly of Indian and Tibetan wisdom holders sing melodious Vajra songs and perform the observances of union and liberation. Within the vast expanse of enlightened mind that is beyond activity and effort, may we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the left front row are the supreme omniscient translators and panditas. Individual voices are in dialogue, translating, explicating, teaching, and listening to the profound subject very clearly without it being mingled together. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the row to the right of the right row is the assembly of Siddhas, the treasure discoverers performing the wondrous magical drama of showing the meaning of the mind lineage and of deciphering the symbols of the word lineage of yellow parchment. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. To the left of the right row is the assembly of mantric awareness holders, opening the bottle of hexes and directing the arrowhead of activity, grinding the obstructors, maras, enemies, and elemental spirits into dust. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. To the right of the left row are the assembly of Indian and Nepalese Dakinis, whose blissful expression overflow. They are utterly and perfectly useful and offer the desirable qualities of the great exaltation or supreme secret. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. To the left of the left row is the assembly of Mon and Tibetan Dakinis, the glorious yoginis enjoying the gather for the feast will of exaltation and emptiness, performing the Vajra dance. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In front, the main one, the Lady Ingchuk Tsogal, is emanating the offering cloud of great exaltation with a complete expression of veneration. She embraces the fortunate ones and reveals the symbolic teachings of the four empowerments. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Behind, among the gathered net of 5 colors, are stacked the texts that are the expensive chests for the essence of the supreme vehicle. The natural dharma sound of the special instructions of sutras and tantras are resounding. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. On the veranda are the glorious messengers such as the Ginkaras, Lankas, blazing ones, black sorcerers, and place wanderers. Those who exile the Samaya breakers and guard the Samaya keepers as their children. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. At the 4 gates, the 4 great kings and their subjects, and the forces of virtuous protectors gather as a crowd, protecting from obstacles and manifesting billowing clouds of offerings. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Outside, the 8 great emanator Raksha kings, through the communication, policy, and law that distinguishes between good and bad, bring the assembly of flesh-eaters into the dharma. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the 2nd story, in a pavilion, a gathering of 5 lights, is the Sambhogakaya as the Lord of Compassion, the lotus-eyed one, Avalokeshwara, with realms infinite as atoms of all-pervasive 3 roots gathered around him. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the center of the upper story, which is the wisdom realm of emptiness and clarity, the primordial Lord Dharmakaya, the unchanging light Amitabha, is surrounded by the ocean-like assembled retinues, who is his self-dynamic display. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. The qualities, arrangements, and the perfect glory of the victorious realms of the 3 Kayas condensed together, without exception, is the marvelous emanated realm. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. At the time when I die, may I be free from the pain of massive suffering, of the destruction of my vital channels, and without seeing the fearful deluded appearances of the intermediate state, may I be transformed with immeasurable exaltation, joy, and delight. May the assembly of Dakas and Dakinis approach and invite me, they who are holding various kinds of desirable offerings, along with silk roads of rainbows and lights, rains of flower bouquets, banners, umbrellas, victorious symbols, and manifold musical sounds. May Mother Tsogel, who is blazing blue light, saying, "My only child, now let us go to the glorious mountain," directly take me by the wrist and bring me to the lotus-light pure land. May I completely pass instantly like magic through the fearful gate guards, dangerous passages, and so forth, with courageous confidence without any doubt, and see the supreme face of the Guru, the Soul Father. May I manifest the cloud of offering substances of ever excellent Samantabhadra, that is filled with whatever is desired, the sky treasure of the precious mind, letting it pervade extensively throughout all the realms. May I gain the power to please the deities. May I enjoy the celebration of the nectar of the supreme vehicles, together with the assembly of Dakas and Dakinis. Passing to the state of wisdom holder without difficulty, May I be enlightened within the expanse of the lotus one's mind. From that may I bring sentient beings equal to the limit of the sky without any exception to the glorious city of the Fan continent through various pervasive enlightened activities, which is the net-like magical dance, according to whatever is necessary to tame them. May all beings who either see, hear, remember, or touch me swiftly gain the excellent opportunity that the glorious Buddha Padmakara will compassionately embrace them as the extraordinary ones to be tamed, and may they be ripened and liberated. By the blessings of the oceans of the precious three fruits, and by the infallible truth of phenomena and the nature of phenomena, may auspiciousness descend for accomplishing my pure altruistic aspirations as I wish, without any obstacle. Okay, now page 145. Rabjam gewe shinkam jansuk sando pagir oroi ke orasho yuan pemai rager wansare norbo bagam sebe podani pujung osarai kebe zepai chen sando pagir oroi ke orasho Zende nase tripa doraru Yuye panjon natso chuke jin Gesere zomdan gebe lanso ngon Zando pagere oroi kewarash Kaburo pechu sharwe du chen hon Tonglo nyamgara babchin korwe zing Shunhu garken chiyan se jinshu Sando pagere ora inke ora Gurkun trebe dramene Meto chazim babe dultrena Gengchen dewe garge nambaratse Sando pagere ora inke ora Pinso de beyende namambu Kunhe zegur genje kandrete Meze choke korlo larde pa Sando pagere oro ke warash Rizen de be toke drena Pe manjune kewe wamboye Zapsan senge drachen kundo dro Sando pagere oro ke warasho Sange kunge ngo ngayenje Kenze yeshe tsumbai me bento Mume duje kamdan nyambara jo Sando pagere oro ke warasho Hinden janso padaye betere Drempa samge shingdere ujempe Ngotsara chile korle se jenchen Zando pagere orai kyawash Kache bema uze dronkere do Tata nido sendai dene chan Dene yijin drube namdasu Nyame guru kedan tsum barasho Sangye kunge ngo kardin che Ugen rimbo chalai sewade Namshe tsende nawa numai thai Pema do kewarai jinje Repeat that. Sangye kunge ngo kardin che Ugen rimbo chalai sewade Namje tsede nawa numai thai Pema do kewara jingel Sangye kunge ngo ngayen she Mugen rimbo chenla sewa de Namje tsede nawa numai ta Pema vendu ke wara jenge lo. Okay. Now we can go to shower of blessings Tsok now. To shower of blessings Tsok. Begins with 7-line prayer. You have that text? Yeah. Sam Pema Gisa Dombola Yatsen Chogen Adronye Pema June Shesundra Kondro Kandro Mambe Koi Kege Jeso Dajoki Jinge Lopche Sheso Se Guru Pema Sebe Sam Pema Gesa Dombola Yatsen Chogen Adronye Pema June Shesundra Kondro Kandro Mambe Koi Kege Jeso Dajoki Jinge Lopche Sheso Se Guru Pema Sebe Sam Pema Gesa Dombola Yatsen Chogen Adronye Pema June Shesundra Kondro Kandro Mambe Koi Kege Jeso Dajoki Jinge Lopche Sheso Se Guru Pema Sebe Kiyon Chuyen Gonzamo Gaban Choke Mache Demoji Ngudru Chose De Chen Kandre Tso Yeshe Soge Shabla Sewade Shinan Sawe Bache Shiwanda Lame Kuse Tembara Jingelo Nimo Tsenge Shiwara Jingelo Jeforo Beton Shiwara Jingelo Sebe Shera Gebara Jingelo Samba Linge Drupara Jingelo Randen Tame Nebe Dun Kharu Ugen Drimen Anna Goshezo Tinzayen La Kenden Chuganwe Visurin Chen Pelon Da Geben Jamni Kunde Ugen Doroje Chan Tsembe Pembara Soge Yum Tantre Chaye Doroje Yembe Te Bom Nam Daradarin Chenge Plenge Ze Penge Lone De Chen Si Jimbara Korodo Sasu Janso Jin Karate Jen La Tuje Charambe Dala Ze Gung Chime Yeshen Koi Dong Shu Zhangpen De Chan Da Du Sen Lu Dang Long Zhe De Sun Ge Wei So Gong Zang Che Pe Jin Do Ming Nen Ben Tong Men Ne Sa De Dong Ma Le Sha Se Je Ge Wa Kun Ge Yen Deng Gi Cha Da Chi Bo Gong Pe Nam Tara La Ning Ne Ye Ran De Pe Se De Shin Sabge chege chachen be barako ranjen gewe ngebo kundom Drokham janso jise nege bara gyombo kege nam tarajine Kaja drowa demle dendongo Chabne kundu kenze techembo Tenge nyingme chapcho rinpoche Nado gube narshin dongshoki Selde bulai tsewe tuke gong Gongbe longne tuje tse chongla Meden dage ningla jinje lo Tadan sema nyodo tembadan Chodan tunmo ngadro tse do Johnson, Bema Gesa, Dombola, Yatsen Choking, Udrone, Bema June, Shesoda, Kodo Kandro Mambe, Gora, Kege, Jeso, Dandroke, Jingle, Lobche, Shesosa, Guru, Bema Sede, Home, Jingle, Bema Gesa, Dombola. Yatsen Choking, Udrone, Bema June, Shesoda, Kodo Kandro Mambe, Gora, Kege, Jeso, Dandroke, Jingle, Lobche, Guru Pema Sede Hong Oje Gen of Johnson, Bema Gesen, Dombola, Yazen Choking, Odrone, Bema Jone, Shesoda, Kondro, Kandro, Mambegoro, Keke, Jesoda, Jokje, Jingin, Lapche, Shesose, Goro, Bema Sedeo. Gen of Johnson, Bema Gesen, Dombola, Yazen Choking, Odrone, Bema Jone, Shesoda, Kondro, Kandro, Mambegoro, Keke, Jesoda, Lapche, Shesose, Goro, Bema Sedeo. Gen of Johnson, Bema Gesen, Dombola, Yazen Choking, Drone, Bema June, Shesoda, Kondo, Kandro, Mombegor, Keke, Jesoda, Guru, Bema Sedeho. Gen of Johnson, Bema Gesen, Dombola, Yazen Choking, Drone, Bema June, Shesoda, Kondo, Kandro, Mombegor, Keke, Jesoda, Shesosa, Guru, Bema Sedeho. Gen of Johnson, Bema Gesen, Dombola, Yazen Choking, Drone, Bema June, Shesoda, Kondo, Kandro, Keke, Jesoda, Keke, Jingin, Lapche, Shesosa, Guru, Bema Sedeho. Gen of Johnson, Bema Gesen, Dombola, Yazen Choking, Drone, Bema June, Shesoda, Kondo, Kandro, Mombegor, Keke, Jesoda, Keke, Jingin, Lapche, Shesosa, Guru, Bema Sedeho. Gen of Johnson, Bema Gesen, Dombola, Yazen Choking, Drone, Bema June, Shesoda, Kondo, Kandro, Mombegor, Keke, Jesoda, Keke, Jingin, Lapche, Shesosa, Guru, Bema Sedeho. Guge Senwa Tande Lama Yabyumge Jorsamdan Tukani Yeshiki Yuzerenanga Bada Darachane Rangi Ningara Timbe Jujinge Lambara. As I pray fervently with devotion, five-color wisdom light rays like filaments stretching, radiate out from the union and the heart of the Lama Yabin Yu. They dissolve into my heart and bless my mind stream. Bezaguru Pema Sidi Om, Bezaguru Pema Sidi Om, Bezaguru Pema Sidi Om, Om Bezaguru Pema Sidi Om. Ale Cheyin Danya Kapala Om Le Na Sidi Yen So So Sham Sungi de chen ye shere baranjuro priye tsa sun la tso ge pai kan Om Ahun Ji Om Ahun Ji Om Ahun Ji Yazen Choking Dro Korondo Kandro Mambe Koro Keke Jeso Dadruki Deyen Sola Chendrena Jinge Loche Shesuse Necho Deru Chimpomla Ducho Nushe Dutsirjur Ducho Dala Wanjingu Gegdan Lodre Barachese Chodan Tinmong Lama Jitsu Pema Tetense Rizin Kandro Tsodan Chebai Tsasun Kundu Gewe Kelkorola Mugu Donsho Drago Sawai Tajin Gosun Geso Lonjeje Nasi De Gego Masan Kunzan Dechen Tsoge Korlope Tuze Gje Tudam Ponjoroche Delzo Guru Rinpoche Jinge Lashe Rizin Kandroitse Meden Bula Chodun Udroze Damse Nyamcha Tamche Jangdos Chinan Sanwe Bachen Yang Sudre Jansho Pado Jarme Chezenchi Sese Nyamto Yang Datarape Sambal Ringe Drogar Jinge Lo Omo Ahon Benzara Guru Pema Simbe Omo Ahon Omo Ahon Omo Ahon Sasum La Tso Tso La Chendren She Chinan Sanwe De Chen Tso Chen Tamse Nyamcha Tamchen Tolo Sha Nizin Drage Sheke Yoso Nyamne Dewa Chenbe Tudam Kan Chodan Tenmong Udro Tsendo Atso Sola Chendren She Chinan Sanwe De Chen Tso Shebe Tamse Nyamcha Tamchen Tolo Sha Nizin Drage Sheke Yoso Nyamne Dewa Chenpe Tudam Kan Chodan Tumong Udro Tsendo Sola Chendren She Chinan Sanwe De Chen So Che Damse Nyamsha Tamchen Tolo Sha Nizin Drage Cheke Yoso Nyamne Dewa Chenpe Tudam Kan Chodan Tumong Udro Tsendo
chen rupa po dam zi de chen gu zi che me jong de chen chen pong kan zoi de chen men so tu dan de chen in so kam rikun cha da ni joro na wai thai tu dam kam do wa kundul ning je ter chen re si ki tu dam Kurde sunen te chen te Pema gawan tu dam kam Kukul tso cho yin cho yum Ye she tso gen tu dam Kundu chube ju chu gara Bum cha kan ro tu dam kam Tome chen le zu chu la Dam chen shu sung tu Dorje te pe dam se da Gawe nyam cha chi chi sha China sanwe ma che ge Pome se long du Cho dam tun mo nge dro Se le dro pe tin le Tudan de chen so kam rikun chanda me jor na wai thaye tudan kam dro wa kundul ning je ter chen re si ki Kurde sunen te chen te Pema gawan tu dam kam Ki kor tso cho yin cho yum Ye she tso gen tu dam Kam tu tu be ju chu ga Bum cha kan ro tu dam kam Tome chen le zu chu la Tam chen che song tu Dorje te pe tam se da Kewe nyam cha chi Tsok China Same Pachige Ome Veselandos Chodan Tenmon Droka Tsendere Drope Tinde Tsok Bema Naljoro Dechen Drupapo Damze Dechen Duziche Mejon Dechen Chenpointro Kandroy Dechen Gemezo Tudam Dechen Insoika Rikun Chanda Mejur Nawai Thai Tudam Ka Droa Kundul Ningjeter Chenre Ziki Tudam Kurdisnen Tetense Tema Garhawan Tudam Ka Kyokotso Choying Chuyuma Yeshe Tsoga Tudam Kandu Trumbe Jutruga Bomja Kandro Tudam Tome Chinle Zutruda Damjin Chesung Damjin Tebe Damsinda Gawe Namcha Chichishak China Sangwe Bachege Ome Veselandos Chodan Tenmon Droka Tsendere Drope Kimbe Sasum mahale
melane dewa chelaine kange dendam pahane magombara deye sange ne tombai maye no nandan chini wai me parashe parage jiten tham che waranyu pao are te mo choke me she so Menge ze melane dewa chelaine. Tendre pasam jishingi tendu shagi maja ajunu yang benjang Naje doko dambe checho la jodai Nansu tabe lamna Sena chenge gama Singta la pepe Lo me shile tenge Eko jogi son Yange jeze bume Lingbo lenemba Yasu nanda soe Etendre la yajang De lementumbe Dorje pendro Nanse lama shumpe Echera la vida Mindra de tome Katengi nange Nyanga loro lempe Ekeche shigedo Dechen pojo mepe Shugagi ene Lada lane shere Emagong changje jong Nada kandra ningke Esegi
Chalu Chako Drupe Nidro Chikshu Jalu Chako Drupe Nidro Chikshu.
The remainders, few pages down. Allah Wang Wa Jin Ben So Chin Dara Dev Shin Ha Sha Ju Sha Chai Gen Be Col Ha She Ngen Ge Dam Cha Je Jin Do Ten Ra Dam Nyam Ze Su So Ta Dan Se Ma Nyur Do Den Drumbe Bara Chen Dong Pa Dan Chin Le To Me Drum Bara Ze Uchishta Baling Da Ka Ye La Me Ne Sun Ye Ge Dru Sun Le Zere Kara Mara Ting Sum Jun Ne Su Rangi Ne Sum Timbe Go Sum Ge Jib Jang Go Sum Tu Ge Doro Jere Juru Tani Lama Koro Che Do Jo Kara Mara Ting Le Hum Ge Sembaru Rangi Ningara Timbe Lai Me To Rang Se Yere Me Lenke Che Koro Ne Chikchan Male Ba Deye Sala Ge Bara Guru Jilai Ke Da Chan Sera Tam Je Do Shingam Da Be Podran Do Lama Jerme Tem Barasha Nege Tem Chan Me Pa Ye Nebe Shabdo Drupata Komba Zamo Tuge Che Jela Tse Londo Kuson Tuge Jela Ke Lenga Ye Son Mimbata Samu Kezo Namne La Wanto Drubar Jebash Loto Duge Tsonam Dan Neten Bache Shiwada Kodan Longche Gebaye Samba Ye Jin Drubash Andre So Benzon Sobe Nenido Tenzin Samu Gongche La Tato Drubar Jebash Drubar Jebe Jebo Ye Chenle Namje Drubada Asin Dendo Kelne Chan Sangye Temba Songrasho Tembe Sumbe Damche Na Tselme Jula Charvarasho Kemba Chola Ngane Toba Chodan Tembasho Chancho Senge Tendre Ge Kedro Malu Wandune Kome Yishin Nobute Drese Dendan Dembarasho Sangye Tempa Darwe Tu Juzin Cheten Gepadan Broken Den La Kene Chan Shingam Tamche Dabarasho Dagi Lunga Yisumge Doja Soso Loyol Kanla Gandu Trubeko Pado Mebar Jumarasho Dona Korde Malekun Guru Nidaya Mechi Kusun Dudre Mebaye Namken Sangye Nudosho Semchen Sewa De Barasho Lame Jinge Labarsho Yedam Yedro Terwarasho Kandro Longten Jebarasho Chechon Barche Sewarasho Sangye Temba Darshin Gebarasho Semchen Tamche Dijin Gebarasho Chela Chebarasho Ranjin Denye Ringin Dobarasho Rangchen Tabe Gewa De Korwa Ngen Song Dong Chong Sitsor Laryan Mine Shin Chamche Kusum Ngunjuru Sho Gelwa Kunge Sangchen Zu Lame Choge Tenpa Jitara Kala Nisha Jin Gelkan Yongla Dara Ge Sho Agi Gewe Tsawa De Dang Gewe Tsawa Shin Da Chan Kene Palden Lam Tukon Yonsu Zobe Yenten Dan Den Marajuru Sangye Ke Tenpa Rinpo Che Dar Jin Ge Parajebe Kebo Tokden Do Juru Khenpa Dan Tsewa Nupa Sum Dara Chine Zobe Sangye Su Juru Jowa Re Juna Nebe Semchen Tamche Korwa Dunge Ge Janso Chenpo Le Jabde Nyurdo Ngomba Zoba Sangye Para Juru Okay. The prayer that swiftly fulfills all wishes. Imahu tsui gyusin pime dongbo la kunga yeshe lunge drupel ha rangjung chenpo pema yap yomni kandro chenpung chekla sewad. Samba nyodo drupa jinje lo lengen chebe namen tuge pe neden bache matru muge so. Keje drembe mela zeje pe sheje nine kolo ujenje. Samba nyodo drupa jinje lo de dan sultrim tong la gomba dan tebe judra chaye ngosa she. Shera penson sobe no dembo semjen kunge jungla rangjuni. Jikten deke dembara uk jenze samba nyodo drupa jinje lo kanla nedan dunge medeken. Jumbo dendan gyalbo cheba dan meche chenzen lamtra jikba che tseye padara tope ne kakun. Chabdar resa shendo machi pe tuje zongshe guru ujenje. Samba nyodo drupa jinje lo de sum sangye guru rimbo chen odro kunda dewa chenpo sha. Parchen kunsun dudan drabo tse sewa depso jenge lapto se chinna samve parche shiwat sambal hunje drubar jinje lo desum sangye guru rimbo chen odro kunda dewa chenpesh Parchen kunsun dudan drabo tse sewa depso jenge lapto se chinna samve parche shiwat Sambal hunje drubar jinje lo de som sangye guru rimbo chen odro kunda dewa chenpe shambar chen kunse de drapo tse sewa depso jenge lapto se chinang samve barche shiwa dang Sambal hunje droba jenge lo sange kunge ngowo kadrin chen ugen rimbo chela sewade namje zede nawa numa ta pema wendo kewara jenge lo sange kusun nebe jenla dan cheni mejura dembe jenla da gede meche debe jenla ke jetang oje melam dro barasho. Om Swasti, may it be accomplished. The indestructible Vajra life of the stainless primordial space and the unceasing great compassionate radiance of the passionate supreme method in union is the glorious Heruka Pema Tertrangso. I invoke you, embodiment of the wisdom intent of the three roots from the basic space. From past lives you have stabilized the power of sublime motivation. You are matchless in your intention to preserve and spread the accomplishment lineage of Pemakara's great tradition. Holder of the mantra Vidyadhara with the smiling face, courageous one, tamer of beings, in others' perceptions, the display of your Rupakaya has dissolved, alas. Yet the spontaneous, compassionate rays that you cultivated while on the path of learning are unceasing. Through the power of interdependent origination and we sentient beings, in the clear mirror of our unwavering threefold faith, we pray that the continents of the Nirmanakaya moon reflects swiftly, and that the sacred protector of sentient beings and Buddha's teachings return. By the power of the truth of the infallible three root jewels, may the objective of our one-pointed supplication be fulfilled without obstacles according to our wishes, Samaya. Om Swasti Sangye Peme Tuje Dabdong Sen Wasar Drube Gesar Shebale Drodul Gelwe Shalken Dadroko Kazan Duje Senam Baldu Shari Zen Yugu Sansum Yejen Zelme Chinle Dego Rabjoe Sasun Kegwe Rewa Kongshindo Yongro Tabeng O Shabdense Konjo Sasun Janso Dento Dan Denga Damchen Chamdra Tuse Tajan membe dendre lungi dro den lap chen ging me tara chen sho. Om Swasti ten yo so zan de chen dorje ro drubze chime nyume yeshese. Dudul penman te chen heru ke nase zenne tsewan jen chen po jigme ngagi wanchu kenze ter. Sabzan norbu ze chan dorje zin tomen chinle nambara gilwedi. Sansum mishe tabar soje se vima ladang ada chide ye tuje gome tuke damche da nidu tenda rowe pongnen do yome dorje ngor tenjo se medan lasam geve saving dinne lume dreshirge ke te jadara memba dresa yurzo sasum trashe penge ze joro che om swasti gewa choyan yeshe jumet Drime lingpa yangse rabdro pa gochen gertro sanga tenzin sho kuze ta tenze chen rabge sho swasti tsela rezin janso ngo ni chime tsoke dorje chinle pateme chime tsoke dorje chinla ke dongse janna kaja shaden chi labchen tendro sheden thara chen sho Om Mama Rani Dzuvente Ye Soha Om Swasti Lume Chamne Janso Jintoyi Jigme Tupten Chinle Pelbaragi Shabye Mishe Kalja Rapten Lapchen Tendre Sheden Thara Chen Sho Om Swasti Jubju Shije Temba Zimbe Da Dingri Wangdu Chugur Drube Kutsukuse Siten Badu Rapten Patenda Shimpen leje chinle lundro sho not the hammer. Nama gokam zangwar sewan den chondo kuse ringwara sewan den chinle da jenge para sewan den lama dan jewa me para jenge hendo Pende Jume Tem Pende June Nejebo, Demba Yunrene Badon, Demba Zimbe Kebunam Kuse Getsen Tenjuruchi, Dongak Chetsu Zangla Manorwa, Keshen Drumne Rizenjuk. Tubden Nimbo Sanga Ngajura Pe, Demba Pelge Zamling Chab Juruchi, Peme Ringlo Ngajuro Zoba Chenge Den Nimbo Shingda Dujumd. Kange Zabdara Temba Site Bar Mino Shadan Drupe Zinjuro Che Kenlo Che Som Ringlo Che Zamling Sasum Chabar Doju Chosum Nawa Dan Midre Desum Gele Sho Nanda Risum Langa Che Gunga Kudan Yesher Ba Jamle Zabzan el joro chembo nyamlen la yerme toke tigle roche sho kewa gundo yandala dalme cheke pella lonje chen sadan lamge yende rabzote palden lame gofan yoroto sho Om Ahum Benzan Guru Pema Siddhi Om Ahum Benzan Guru Pema Siddhi Om Ahum Benzan Guru Pema Siddhi Om Ahum Benzai Guru Pema Siddhi Om Ahum Benzai Guru Pema Te Trenzal Benzar Samaya Za Sindhi Pala Om Ahum Benzai Guru Pema Te Trenzal Benzar Samaya Za Sindhi Pala Om Ahum Benzai Guru Pema Te Trenzal Benzar Samaya Za Sindhi Pala Oh, Allahu, everybody. Thank you. Auspicious new moon. Tashidle. Allahu. Enjoy Tsok now. Thank you everybody for joining Tsok. So it's wonderful to be able to practice. Even if we are not able to practice together, we can always practice online. So that's nice. So thank you very much everybody for joining. And then stay well. And then we'll see you soon. Tomorrow is the beginning of the 8th month. 8th month of the lunar calendar. So everybody, so have a very good beginning. So we ended very auspiciously, and then as soon as the sun comes up, have a very good beginning of the new month. Okay, see you soon. Tashidalik and good night. Okay. See. Susie, hi, how are you? Does anyone know if we are having the practice on this link? Touch the leg. Alex, how are you? Hi, Erin.
Hi, Erin. Thank you.
Lindsay Watson, how are you? Alex, Leroy, touch the leg. Nice to see you. Pema Carpo, Daniel. Kachuna Momingdi. Pema Carpo. Michelle Lamotte. Hi, Michelle. Okay, everybody, stay well. We'll see you soon. Dashidalik. Good night.